For every swing, every moment, the Milwaukee Brewers fight. It's not just about hitting the ball, it's about leaving a legacy.
Hello, Brew Crew. Welcome back to Brewers Fan Central, your #1 channel for in-depth analysis and exclusive news on our Milwaukee Brewers. I'm your direct source here, bringing you what really matters to us, the fans. Before we dive into today's hot news, a quick reminder, if you want to stay ahead of the speculation and get analysis that goes beyond the obvious, hit that subscribe button right now and ring the bell. We don't follow the narrative here. We analyze the facts. And speaking of facts, I have significant information today based on market analysis that is starting to circulate, pointing to a critical need the Brewers must address this offseason if we want to turn the frustration of 2025 into glory in 2026. Let's get straight to it. The 2025 season was a proof of concept. We won 4 more games than the Los Angeles Dodgers in the regular season. We proved night in and night out that our core is real. We have young, cheap, exciting talent that is the envy of the National League. Jackson Chourio, Sal Frelick, Bryce Turang, Caleb Durbin, not to mention the rising phenomenon that is Jacob Misiorowski. We have established stars like Christian Yelich and an ace in Freddie Peralta, assuming Matt Arnold doesn't decide to capitalize on his trade value, which is a discussion for another video. We are good, but as we saw painfully in the National League Championship Series against those same Dodgers, being good isn't enough when the offense disappears. Let's be brutally honest, getting swept and scoring only 4 runs in 4 games is unacceptable. It was an offensive collapse, and we can't just blame the cold October air. There was a black hole in our lineup, and it was located at third base all season long. The production from the hot corner was anemic. Sources confirm the numbers we all saw. Our third baseman combined for a 234 batting average, just 11 home runs, and a 650 OPS. In 2025, that isn't just bad, it's an invitation for a playoff exit. You cannot compete with powerhouses like the Dodgers while carrying that kind of dead weight, and that's why the front office needs to get creative. We know Milwaukee isn't going to jump into the $300 million contract sweepstakes. It's not our style. We need value, we need targeted impact, and this is where the market starts to get interesting. David Schoenfield of ESPN published a very insightful column analyzing top free agents, and he connected the Brewers to a name that, at first glance, might not seem like the typical Milwaukee fit: Eugenio Suarez. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Eugenio Suarez, the guy with the high strikeout rate? Schoenfield even noted this in his analysis, stating, Milwaukee likes high-contact offensive players, so maybe Suarez doesn't fit there. And he's right about our historical philosophy, but I argue that philosophy failed us in October. Sometimes you have to sacrifice some contact to gain 30-plus home runs of impact. Suarez, now 34, is exactly that impact. He is a 2-time All-Star, and let's not forget he has recent elite power seasons on his resume, including that monstrous 49-homer campaign. He is a bat that changes the game with one swing. He is the kind of lineup protection that Christian Yelich has not consistently had. The 2025 Brewers offense, outside of Yelich, was built on speed and contact, but it lacked thunder. Suarez is the thunder. The most crucial point, and this is why I'm bringing this up as a real strategic possibility, is the cost. SpotRack, which is very reliable in these projections, estimates Suarez is in line for a contract of about 2 years, totaling just under $30 million. Let's break that down. An average annual value, AAV, of about $15 million for 2 seasons. That is exactly the sweet spot for the Brewers. It's a short-term deal that doesn't block long-term prospects like Durbin or others who might be rising. It's an affordable AAV that fits perfectly into our payroll. which is kept low thanks to our young, pre-arbitration core Chorio Frelick Turang. Schoenfield listed other potential destinations, the Tigers, who might not want another high K player, and the D-backs and Mariners, both of whom have young prospects like Jordan Lawler and Colt Emerson ready to take over. This puts Milwaukee in a unique position. We can offer him a clear starting role and a chance to win immediately on a team that just proved it can outperform the Dodgers over 162 games. This is the kind of calculated move that defines championship teams. It's not the flashiest move, but it's the move that fills the most obvious gaping hole. We need firepower at third base. We need a professional bat that won't shrink in big moments. Suarez provides that at a price Matt Arnold can justify. My final analysis is this: Eugenio Suarez is not the traditional prototype of a Brewers player, but he is the exact solution to the problem that cost us the 2025 season. The strikeout risk is real, but the risk of entering 2026 with a 650 OPS at third base is much, much greater. But I want to hear from you, Brew Crew. This is our platform. What do you think of this possibility? Is Eugenio Suarez, with his power and his strikeouts, the missing piece to get this team to the World Series? Or do you think the front office should look for a higher contact option elsewhere? Leave your educated opinions in the comments below. And as always, if you value this direct, no-nonsense analysis, subscribe to Brewers Fan Central and turn on notifications. We have a lot to cover this offseason, and I'll be bringing all the information to you first.